Hello everyone, welcome back to my SAT Math classroom. Today's topic is triangles. Everybody knows about the triangles, right? Triangle is a polygon that has three sides and three angles. Number one, we have to know about the triangle is this. Sum of three interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. One more time. Sum of three interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. 180 degree. And then, what is the exterior angle? I just told you some about three interior angles. But there is interior angle and then exterior angles in the triangle. I'll show you. This is triangle. Sum of these three angles is 180 degree, right? We call this angle inside of a triangle interior angles. Sum of these three angles is 180 degree. What is exterior angle? Exterior angle is this angle. We call this angle exterior angle. Extension of one side and then adjacent side forms exterior angles. So very important thing in SAT about exterior angle is this. Exterior angle is always sum of two remote interior angles. Let this exterior angle is x, and then these two interior angles is A degree and B degree. That x equals always a plus b. One exterior angle of a triangle is the sum of two remote interior angles. Next, do you remember this formula 180 times n minus 2? Yeah, this is a formula to find the sum of interior angles of n-sided polygon. For example, what is the sum of interior angles of pentagon? Pentagon is five-sided polygon. Sum of all these five angles is, the sum of these all five angles is 180 times 5 minus 3. That n means number of sides or number of angles. So, is 180 times 3, 540 degree. If this pentagon is a regular pentagon, which means all five sides are the same. How can we find one interior angle of a regular pentagon? Regular pentagon means what? All equal sides, all equal angles. So we have to divide by the sum of interior angle by 5 because it has 5 angles. So 108 degree is the one interior angle of regular pentagon. How can you find that area of a triangle? As everybody knows, area of a triangle is very easy. Just base times height divided by 2. 1/2 times base times height, or base times height over 2. This is the formula, right? So everybody knows this, but I want to ask you memorize one more formula about triangles area. How can you find the equilateral triangles area? If one side of equilateral triangle is S, area of that triangle, equilateral triangle is root of 3 S squared over 4. And then you have to memorize these four ratio. 1 to root of 3 to 2. This ratio is the ratio of three sides of a special triangle. 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degrees triangle. 30 degree is small least angle, so opposite side of 30 degrees shortest side. If that is 1, the second longest side is root of 3, and then longest side you call the hypotenuse, that's 2. So 30 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree triangles ratio of three sides is 1 to root of 3 to 2. And you have another special triangle, we call that 45 degree, 90 degree, special right triangle. Ratio of three sides is 1 to root of 2. 45 degree, 90 degree triangles. Three sides has ratio 1 to root of 2. And I'm going to ask you to memorize two more ratio of the right triangle size. Ratio of three side right triangle we use many times in SAT is 3 to 4 to 5. 3 to 4 to 5. You don't have to know the angles, just just understand the ratio of three sides. Right triangle, 3 to 4 to 5. Another one is 5 to 12 to 13. In SAT, you can find that some right triangle, that side is 6, the second side is 8. What is the longest side? Is it automatically 10? You don't have to use Pythagorean theorem if you know 3 to 4 to 5, because 6 is 3 times 2, and then 4 times 2. That's why the longest side is supposed to be 5 times 2 automatically. So 10. So it means that 5 to 12 to 13 is used many times in SAT. So you have to memorize all these four ratios of three sides of a triangle, right triangles. Number 5, the right triangle or triangle problem, and then this parallel line problem always goes together. Sometimes you can find a combined problem. So if two parallel lines cut by one transversal line, looks like number 5. Number 1, angle 1, angle 3, angle 5, angle 7, always congruent. That's the key point. That's the kind of conclusion. Okay, number 2, angle 4, angle 6, angle 8. These four angles are congruent as well. Okay, sometimes if you know that name of angle pair like interior, alternate angles, corresponding angles, vertical angles. Yeah, vertical angles is this. This is the vertical angles, right? Vertical angles are always congruent. Okay, but you don't have to know exact name of all angle pairs, but basically you have to understand 1, 3, 5, 7 angles are congruent, and 2, 4, 6, 8 angles are congruent always. The last one I have to explain about SAT in triangles is isosceles triangle problem. Okay, really basic thing and the most important thing about isosceles triangle is that isosceles triangles have congruent base angles. Isosceles triangle have two congruent sides, right? So these two base angles always congruent. And sometimes you have to find the area of isosceles triangle. If this side is 6 and this is 4, how can you find that area of this isosceles triangle? Just connect the midpoint of the baseline from the vertex that can be perpendicular. And then that is midpoint, so this side is 2. You can find h using Pythagorean theorem. H is square root of 36, 6 squared minus 2 squared, 4. So h equals square root of 32. 32 is 4 root 2. So this is 4 root 2. And then now, area is 1/2 times base times height, which is 8 square root 2. So just remember two things about isosceles triangle. They have same base angles. Number 2, you can find the area of isosceles triangle using this way. From now, let me solve some SAT problem. Two isosceles triangles are shown above if 180 minus c equals 2y. What is given? 180 degree, 180 minus c equals 2y. So, what is this angle equal to? It is isosceles triangle, right? Sum of three angles of isosceles triangle should be 180 degree. So sum of these two angle is 180 degree minus z. And then isosceles triangle have congruent two base angles. So to find the one base angle, you can divide by 2. But if problem says that is equal to 2y, it is given that is equal to 2y. So that divided by 2 is equal to y. So this angle is y, this angle is y. Then let's Q. If y is 75, what is the value of x? Okay, this straight angle x plus y, straight angle is always 180 degree, right? And then it says y is 75. So what is x equals? 180 minus 75. So 105 degree. That is the answers. Number 19. In triangle ABC above, what is the length of AD? It asks you just length of AD, this length. And then this is 90 degree, and then this is 30 degree. So this is 60 degree. I told you the ratio of 30, 60, 90 degree triangles side, there was 1, 2, square root 3, 2, 2. Shortest side, this is 1. This is 1, 2, root 2, 3, 2, 2. That is not real length, that is ratio. But that should be 12, right? So it's 2 times what? 6 is 12. So 1 times 6 is 6. So 80 should be 6. Number 4. In the figure above, RT is equal to TU. They are equal to each other. That means triangle TRU, isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. So we know these two angles, right? Because sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So 180 minus 114, which is 66 degree, is the sum of these two angles, sum of these two base angles, right? And then isosceles triangle have same base angles, so that divided by 2 is 33 degree. Okay, so this angle is 33 degree. Okay, now, and then this is 33 as well. Just think about this triangle. X is what? Exterior angle of this triangle, right? So I gave you second formula today in the beginning of this lecture. One exterior angle of a triangle is a sum of two interior remote interior angles. So this x is equal to sum of these two, 31 and 33. Okay, I read through here. This is x, 31, 33. So one exterior angle is equal to what? Sum of these two remote interior angles. So it is 64 degree. C is the answer. Number 5, I told you the parallel lines problem and triangle prime combined arrays in the SAT. Okay, so in the figure above, line L and M are parallel and the y equals 20, and then z equals 60. Z equals to 60. Then what is the value of x? Okay, because these two lines are parallel lines, 1, 2, 3, these 4 angles congruent, right? So actually this angle is 60 degree as well, because this angle and angle z are corresponding angles. They must be congruent. 60 degree, 20 degree. So in this big triangle, sum of 3 angles must be 180 degree. So x equals what? X equals 180 minus 20 and 60, which is 100. So B is the answer. The figure above shows the regular hexagon. It says regular hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides, and then regular hexagon has 6 equal sides, 6 equal angles. With the side of length of A, the length is A. And square with the side of length of A. Yeah, this is square, this is regular hexagon. All side in the figure is A. If the area of the hexagon is 384 root 3 square inches. What is the area of in square inches of a square? We have to find that area of square. Alright, I'm gonna draw 3 diagonal of this hexagon. 1, 2, 3. One round circle's angle is 360 degree, right? I divide into 6 equal angles, right? That means each angle is 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. All these angles are 60 degree because it's a regular hexagon. Which means this triangle is equilateral triangle. Okay? And then length of side is A. What was the formula to find equilateral triangle's area? There was root 3a squared over 4. That was the formula to find equilateral triangle. Okay, to find the hexagons, this hexagon's area, we have to multiply it by 6 because it includes 6 equilateral triangle. So times 6. That is 2 times 2, 2 times 3. So 3 root 3a squared over 2. It is given, that is 380 84 root 3. So from that equation, a squared is equal to 384 root 3 times 2 and divide by 3 root 3. So root 3 cross out. And then 3 times 1, 3 times 128. So a squared is equal to 256. You don't have to find the a because it asks you area of square, which is a squared. We just find the a squared. I used formula to find the equilateral triangle, which was root 3a squared over 4, but its regular hexagon includes 6 equilateral triangles. That's why I multiplied by 6. That should be equal to 384 root 3. That is given. From this equation, I found a squared, which is 256. That's the answer. In the figure above, AD intersects BC, AD and BC intersects SC. If x equals 100, this is 100. Find y. Oh, it's an easy problem. 100 plus 20 to 120. That's why this angle is 60 because sum of three angle of triangle must be always 180 degree. Okay, so and then this angle is 60 as well because these two angles is vertical angles. Vertical angles are always congruent. And then now, how can you find y? Use another triangle sum is 180 degree. 60 plus 40 is 100. So to make 180 degree, y should be 100. I'm sorry about that. Y should be 80 degree. Okay, 60 plus 40 plus 80 is 180 degree. So answer is what? 80. In the figure above, BD is parallel to AE. BD is parallel to AE. These two things are parallel lines. Parallel lines. That's why this angle congruent, right? And then this angle is right angle. That means this is right angle too. Congruent. There's a corresponding angles. That means triangle BCD and triangle ACE are similar figures. This triangle and big triangle, those two triangles similar figures. And then find the length of CE. So it asks you, what is the length of CE? Okay, what is the ratio of corresponding sides? That's 6 to 18. 6 to 18. So 6 to 18. That should be equal to 10 to x. 10 to x. Why 10? You remember that 3 to 4 to 5 ratio of right triangle. It's 6, 8. So automatically that is 10. So CD's corresponding side is CE. We have to find the CE. So 6 to 18 is equal to 10 to x. So that means 6 over 18 is 10 over x. You can do cross multiplying. 6x equals 180. So divided by 6, divided by 6. X equals 30. Easier way is this. How can you find that 18 from 6? If you multiply it by 3 at 6, there will be 18. So what is 10 times 3? So x supposed to be what? 10 times 3. That is the answer. In the figure above, MQ and NR intersect at point P. Then it says MP is equal to PR. So triangle PMR, isosceles triangle. What is the measure in degree? QMR. QMR. It asks you, what is this angle, QMR? It's not hard at all. Because this angle, this angle, two base angles of isosceles triangle is congruent. Okay? And I told you one exterior angle is 60 degree. That's exterior angle, right? That 60 degree supposed to be sum of two remote interior angles. Let these two angles x and x. That means 60 degree supposed to be x plus x. Yeah? X equals 30 degree. Another way is straight angles are always 180 degrees. So this is 120, right? 120. And sum of these three angles supposed to be 180 degree. So 180 minus 120, which is 60. That's 2x, right? X plus x is 60. So divided by 2, which is 30 degree. Either way. Next, to figure out what is the value of x. What is the sum of n sides polygons interior angles? I gave it this formula 180 minus 180 times n minus 2. It is a quadrilateral, which means four-sided polygon. So n is 4. So 180 times 2 is 360 degree. Sum of these four angles supposed to be 360 degree. So x plus x plus x. That 3x should be equal to 360 minus 45, which is 315 degree. So what is x? Divided by 3, divided by 3 both sides. So 105. D is the answer. I explained about triangles today. Next time, I'm going to explain different figures of geometry shapes, maybe circle or polygons. Please subscribe and like, and then turn on the notification. I'll post every week 1 or 2 videos for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you next time. Bye-bye.